Let's go. Today, overall market behavior, we had a continuation move happening with SP 500, gold. Bitcoin's a little bit of a different story. News will always be the excuse of reason why the market will react or move that way. The news today. Yep. The previous data said 0.3% and now it's actually 0.1. That's even more or less than expected. For the PPI, it's about the same. What does this mean? What does it mean? If it's less than expected, and we can see that clearly on the chart. The federal rates increased around the time the news came out. It increased to what? The market always moves to take money. Now, the money. When the interest fell, it's federal rates. When the federal rates went up, gold, SP 500, Bitcoin, pretty much assets. Assets, like when the federal rates increase because everything gets more expensive. We can see the emotion every time it reacts behind the federal rates. However, with dollar band overall weak and cheaper than how it used to be, that represents the balance there, which is the reason why assets are going up. Plus, overall, the economy are breathing. Why? Trump and the world are believing into more, seeing how Iran and China and Russia pretty much put Trump on the spot discreetly by what? Market manipulation. Trump, United States of America, where we, American citizens, are relying on stocks. Why? That's our retirement fund, 401k plan. So Trump wants to see the stocks go up because everybody's happy then. But here's the thing, Trump wants America to be the first crypto capital of the world. If that's so, which means do you think he'll be actually investing into stocks? More like he's trying to figure out a plan, or he might have a plan to everything into tokenized stocks, already making the whole world act on with crypto is the way out, still far behind. Yeah. Dollars and overall getting weaker when literally last month, dollar plus the federal rates was seriously too high. Now, we can literally see the market shifting. Because the market is shifting, that tells us the behavior that's going to shift for the asset that we trade. Because the money positioning, they will flow differently. If you just study that, you can see how money will flow to where because of the emotions. It's the avoiding the risk. Well, it's safe to put the money to when everything gets too expensive. Dollar will be bidding hard. So you can see money flowing into dollar. Dollar will be going high. If the dollar is going down, something else is going up. What is pumping the money? What's causing for the money to go to there? To recognize that you're seeing the behavior, connecting it together. When you have that awareness, you have high confirmation trading for the behavior that's aligned with your strategy when you use that system. That's what it means to be a true biz trader. You glitch out of the system, not staying in the same thoughts. You're literally trying to crack the code by breaking the pattern, by using this one pattern that works and you're winning, and again, again, again. That's how you see. Last week, there wasn't really much of an opportunity until Sunday finally opened. Last week, gold was choppy, no real clear opportunity. Unless if you call it the retracement move. Supposed to be going for the higher high, but it failed. Supposed to be going for the higher high. But that failed. You can see that. With the liquidity rejection, making, pumping more money by taking more money. Sunday open, boom. It took the money down there. It grabbed the last week's worth of money that's been sitting at the low. After since Sunday, then gold's been pumping hard. What does that show? Risk appetite increasing. You can see gold's been going up from the negative to up right now. It's not so much, around 0.14%. Oh, 0.30. It's around 0.30%. But it's finally nearing the 5,000 level. That shows the potential expansion phase is happening. Potentially, to confirm that we want to see the price breaking out. That would be confirmation for the overall market bias to be bullish, going up. I don't trade that. use as to see. I use that to see if the market volume guarantee money coming in, which the buyers or the sellers shows clear confirmation. I see stocks as a reaction of what's happening with the big money, pretty much gold, oil, dollar, federal rates that has more power, more influence. Yeah, I would say more influence, more power. I see stocks getting weaker, but still pushing higher. You can see it clearly. It's a beautiful distribution. Price distributing. Market manipulating, grabbing liquidity, pumping itself before it gets even more higher. Question for next month, potentially soon. Will the price guarantee having a book of structure for the higher high? For the all-time highs, literally all-time highs. We'll have to worry about that for a while for a goal. Okay, I'm gonna warn you guys in case if the internet, boom, that's because of the bad storms happening right now. Okay, now I would say Bitcoin's in the accumulation phase right now. Bitcoin currently accumulating, pumping money, a little bit bullish. Yeah, that's the same. I would expect a similar pattern to happen again. Yeah, it will make sense. It would make sense for Bitcoin to behave like that for a while, unless Bitcoin pumping, money flowing in, risk appetite increasing, and economic overall is improving. Like I mentioned, it's for the title for the video. Oil dropped. Bro, what just happened? Look, Trump said 9 hours ago U.S. Iran could talk today. This could bring hope, people hoping for a solution for the war is started to happen. That means optimism. If the optimism is there, the market overall is improving. Money coming in. 14 hours ago, Federal pump billion. Yeah, the federal decides to pump $40 billion add to the economy in 4 weeks. The question is, are they keep adding for the rest for 4 weeks, or they're adding that for the 4 weeks? Today they hold an important meeting earlier at 4 p.m. my time, 5 p.m. Eastern, discussing about inflation and rate cuts according to insiders circle. Something's happening behind the scenes. The market's improving, but what if that's a trap? Who knows? We have to keep an eye out for the market because the market's behaving really interesting lately. "4 hours ago, someone posted to say Iran refused to deal with the USA. But the question is, actually, who knows? Let's see. The market reveals the truth. We're looking at oil right now. You can see that since the war started, the oil's been getting higher and higher and higher. That means the inflation gets higher and higher and higher. Everything gets more expensive. That puts stress to the economy, especially with the Strait of Hormuz. So the news saying that Iran and China have and secured a good deal for a while, meaning they're gonna keep the strait open and keep shipping out for China so they can get their oil and keep the business going. They have an agreement potentially paying in yuan or Bitcoin, either one of those. Boom. If Iran is allowing that to happen, no wonder why we're seeing an oil drop. Because the supply is decreasing. It's shipping out to the demand, and demands are buying. It's getting what it needs. Now, if you're wondering why, I'm talking about oil, dollar, federal raise, how it affects the pairs within the community. I teach students personally one-on-one so they all can understand how to understand what the chart is trying to tell you with the behavior that's happening for this. As a result, that will happen next. It's all about pattern. Wow. Identifying yourself if you're trading and seizing opportunity with liquidity going from one another, and does that trade direction align with what you're trying to do right now? If you don't have a strategy, you don't have a system, you're gambling. We have a liquidity sweep on gold. We got a liquidity sweep after a break of structure. The question is, will it grab and then reverse so it can balance everything out before it actually continue? Meaning, it's a trap, or it will hold full body close above the sweep level. Price level 4,890. 4,890. If it closes above this level, it's guaranteed bullish. Now what's happening? Federal is still going down. It's getting weaker. If it be going down too much, I'm not gonna be surprised if later, eventually, the Federal is gonna switch up and say, "Oh, the risk's too low. We're gonna have to tighten it up because everything's getting too cheap." Because inflation is supposed to get higher and higher and higher. Nothing's supposed to be getting cheaper. The dollar is already weak. We can see it getting pumping with the money rotate soon. SP 500 so far is behaving like a continuation, but the body of the candle says it's weak otherwise for a high volume recently. Yeah, pretty much. The market's pretty much saying the risk appetite of the market is improving still. Not much of an uncertainty since the people, the audience, the traders, retail traders, everyone's pretty much hoping for the ceasefire. Ceasefire, boom, everything bullish. Let's keep a lookout, especially for Bitcoin. We don't want to miss out. That beautiful wave. Yeah, that beautiful wave. Okay. Whoop. Beautiful. This morning I traded literally right at 8 o'clock. I wasn't aware of the time. I traded at 8 o'clock. I traded at 8 o'clock. Saw the pullback, but I didn't let that affect me psychologically. Okay, psychologically. Yeah, I said that right. Okay, psychology. Oh, psychology. Psychologically. Psychologically. Anyway, pronouncing the words right. Anyway, psychologically. Perfect. I didn't let the behavior price action of the expansion that's happened for a New York session when it opened. Right when the market opened. No. For the choppy area. That was giving me a bit of emotion. But here's the thing. I reminded myself to not get emotional, why trading doesn't care about emotion. Plus, above all, what I noticed was God. In the Bible over and over, he said, do not be afraid. You don't be afraid. Have faith, and everything's gonna fall in place. When you make the system that works for you, because you earned it. Blood, sweat, tears. You put in the effort investing into yourself. God said, take care of your temple. That's your body, your mind. Take care of yourself. When you do that, you're disciplined, right? Because you're disciplined, you're following your system. See the money grab. I see the money grab. Based on market shifting, it's bias, it's narrative that wants to go bearish. It hasn't said any of that yet. So I got my confirmation as the price shows it's holding. It's holding above the resistance level, acting like a support twice. Deciding to have faith and see what works. Because I'm seeing what works. This is proof. The market was having the continuation phase that was happening right now. Because before that, it was the expansion phase for the price to break out of the structures already. That red zone, if it stayed inside, the market overall would still be raging, could lean into bearish momentum getting stronger. But that's not what happened right now. That's why when it broke above the structure, I didn't see the price retracing back inside the level, meaning it's respecting the imbalance it created. That's not better. This is a great news for all of us. I tell you what, the market's currently trending bullish. Let's go. Easy trading, easy setup, easy identifying which position we should take. Because the structure gets clear. We have an expansion phase. Best time for opportunity. Distribution, accumulation, those gets hard to seize the opportunity because the market will be reversing like hell. Manipulation to pump money to make more money to do that again until finally it will have a clear trend. Now, trend means price growth. Something like that. Doesn't have to be perfect. It design its own shape to take more money from the money. Opportunity soon. If I see hoes go up, opportunity, potential opportunity. Now, if it holds fast, still can be potential opportunity for going up. Or I would say the sweet spots. I love my sweet spots because, man, it's smart money trapping, positioning to make people think the balance of the market will shift when it won't. A lot of activities for trading around the area will happen, taking money, boom, reverse, like that. That's what made people think, oh, it's starting to sell soon. Then I thought market will react like real money start show. Smart money, boom. Depends on the market. Market can decide to raise because true, indeed, market will trend 25% of the time. 75% of the time, it will chop, raise, chop, raise, taking money because people expect the break of structures for the wave. That will happen. It doesn't always happen. So that's why I said, if this happens, and if this happens, we have our confirmation and opportunity to trade because of this or that. To be a trader is to be detached and trade what happens, aligning yourself with the behavior of the market, just like aligning yourself with your mission, your goals, believing and investing in yourself, building the skill, training your body, commit to God. Let's go. You bury the old version of yourself to be the new you, because you deserve to be free. Am I right? You let me know. I'm right. You bet. Let's go. If gold keep holding, and I get a clear engulfing hammer or candlestick pattern, opportunity for bullish continuation. This could happen, so we'll see. Or it go lower. We need a clear confirmation that we know what the market wants to do. Yeah, pretty much. SP 500 and gold. As for Bitcoin as well, all three pairs that people like to trade overall are on a bullish momentum. So if you see a clear setup, it's the opportunity. Okay, that's it. I'll be going. You guys don't have any questions. If you have any questions, let me know. Type in the chat, man. Type in the chat. I see it. When I see it, I'll answer for you guys. If nothing, boom. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Potentially going live for live trading tomorrow morning. Tap in. Tap in. I'll be ready. Going to bed on time. 10:30. Those in the community hold me accountable. Make sure I go to bed. Can't be working too hard on myself, right? Nah. I want to, man. But the hunger can't be too great. It will cost me my body, and I can't have myself Bro, that's not the point. Let's go. The point is understanding the chart and holding each other accountable because we're here to grow. We're here to grow. I told you guys the game plan, the opportunity. Now let's win. Yeah, let's go. Let's win. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Let's go. That's it for tonight. Peace out.